record it all.
You know, are you doing a recording actually?
Can I do that? I hope.
If you want, I mean, it's not like I'm a tour guide, but you're certainly welcome to, if you prefer. Okay. And they got the new switcher. We got that last year, maybe a year ago. We're partially the switcher is digital. We have some EBS that's digital. We have some Framestore that's digital. We just got our first couple of smaller cameras, high-def cameras, Canons.
Okay.
The new Canons, which are exceptional cameras. And then we've got a whole lot of up converters and down converters.
That
We
is
have
not surprising.
EVS. And then this was upgraded just a couple of years ago. This was actually about 20, 25 years old. And we had little teeny black and white monitors, you know, rows and rows of them.
Oh, I don't know.
The issue is that management has been so far not very reluctant to change the whole kit and caboodle in one swoop, unlike the Honda Civic did. So it's like almost a man without a country, you know. And anymore, when I go down to the truck, it's almost like the little beggar boy coming out and saying, "Do you have an analog feed? Do you?" But MLB has taken sympathy on the stadiums which are not yet totally digital. So the MLB has requested that they do provide analog feeds to us. So we're good to go. But the next thing that we're going to upgrade is the router. And that's, as you know, will be an involved undertaking because it goes so many different places.
It can actually be less involved than people tend to realize. Because the Grove just updated their router, and it only cost them $5,000 to do. The entire routers are now getting to be that thin.
Wow. Is it we're on a 32 right now, but we need more.
Theirs is, the one they just got was a 42 by 42.
Really?
Yeah, Black Magic makes it.
Well, my impression was that the routers we're looking at are $150,000.
You don't have to spend that much on a router anymore. It's kind of impressive. Well, you guys might have to, because if you still have to deal with routing for signal conversion, where you got to be able to route analog and SDI, and you have to spend a lot of money. But if you're all digital, the price drops significantly. It's kind of impressive.
Well, you know, I'm not up on all of that, so I'm not sure. But I would think that there would be vestiges of analog, because we're talking about getting the router, but we would still have our cameras with the analog. You know? So,
I'm just happy when I got the nice multi-screen monitors.
yes, it was a nice addition. We've got new EBS. They came in a year or two ago, so we've replaced all of our replay stuff with EBS stuff, so that's a good thing. And there's a lot of course, up and down converters on that. This is where
will be.
I tend to run things operationally during the meeting, but we have an engineer who's here, and if anything comes up like so that's a huge resource. Anyway, he's been here at the stadium. And he's got a mind like yours. I mean, he can remember when they tore down such and such a box, you know, in 1997, how many feeds it had come out, and, you know, so he's a real freak, like you. You know?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, God, you freak, Rich.
This is part of the Venus system that we use to work with the graphics and to control the inputs to the whole variety of facials and words that we have. We upgraded to Daktronics about 7 years ago from Sony Jumbotron.
Okay.
That was our original.
I'm waiting for Dux to do the same.
You know, that is such a nice screen. Are they considering upgrading?
I hope.
You know, it's an excellent screen. I think it's a higher definition screen than what we have.
I think this is nicer. Yeah.
Whatever. This is my position.
Yep.
Shading?
We don't shade actually.
Really?
I don't have monitors for each camera, and I've got so many other duties that I can't shade.
Just leave them in auto?
Real time. We leave them in auto. However, they're not shooting during the game itself. We shoot our cameras for the most part on the inning breaks, or whenever a ball is put into play, then we'll do hero shots. So when the cameras go into sections of the stadium that are dark, then I'm available, and I both shade and color at that time. But I do all of the patching and the routing, and I monitor signals from the truck, make sure they're in parameters, so I'm looking at that. We white balance the cameras through the game since we start in daylight and then go down into dark, so that's always fun. So half the time I've got them colored while I'm waiting for a chance to white balance. We do have some new, I believe these are digital, frame stores. We've got up and down converters mixed in with analog. Those are the little analog guys. Just like at the Grove, we have tie lines and a lot of things go down to the truck pad so we can communicate with the rest of the stadium. However, unlike the Grove, when I had a problem at the Grove, I would walk out 150 feet, and I'd be right there. When I have a problem anywhere, it's like, oh, okay, I'm good.
You gotta go.
I gotta go. And this is particularly funny before a game, and you can relate to this. When something's not going right, like a camera has got an open signal, and I've got to figure out where. It can be anywhere between here and the truck pad and the camera. So then when I'm trying to figure out, I make my strategies of what's most likely and how do I want to play this probabilistically, and what can I carry with me so I can go from the camera to the truck pad if I need to. It's like your job is not like the average position where you come in and sit down and your universe is right there. You're all over the place. So I have that too. Here's the router, and this is what will be changed when we do finally upgrade.
Same one with Vex has.
Yeah, you're probably aware Ken came in and said we need to get audio to the thing. And I say, But we were able to patch that in and then get the right feed, so we're good to go.
I wasn't sure what they were doing at first, and they're grabbing a lot of XLR cable. When I saw them throwing it down, I was like, oh great, alright, I know.
I'm looking at you now, and you're noticeably thinner.
Thank you. I finally
You're lean and mean.
Yeah.
Dave has lost a lot of weight.
60 pounds.
Well, actually, over 100, near 100. I'm 247 to 180.
474 now.
That's about 60.
It's still a lot.
Yeah, I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
For you.
Feels good.
Yes, it does.
I'm now later and ready to go into hockey games, but no hockey games are happening. Oh well.